Let me ask you something most men think about, but almost never say out loud. What is actually happening to your body if you masturbate every single day? Is it helping you or slowly working against you? Is it giving you relief or quietly taking something away from you over time? Because here's the truth. If you're watching this isn't just curiosity. This is personal. Maybe it's a habit you've built over time. Maybe it helps you deal with stress, boredom, or loneliness. Or maybe there's a small voice in your mind asking, is this okay, or am I overdoing it? And that's exactly why this conversation matters. I want you to know something right from the start. There's no shame here. None. This is a normal part of being human. But just because something is common doesn't always mean we fully understand its impact. I'm speaking to you today not with judgment, but with clarity. Think of this as a conversation between you and someone who genuinely wants you to understand your body, your mind, and your habits on a deeper level, so you can make choices that actually serve you. Because most men were never taught this. They were left to figure it out through guesses, internet myths, or silence. So today, we're breaking that silence. By the end of this, you're going to understand exactly what daily masturbation does to your body, your brain, your energy, your confidence, and most importantly, how to know if it's helping you or hurting you. And here's the promise. No exaggeration, no fear tactics, no shame, just truth. Now let's get into what most people never explain clearly, the benefits first. Because yes, there are real benefits. The first one is something you've probably already felt, even if you didn't fully understand it. That sense of calm afterward. That feeling where your body just relaxes, your mind slows down, and for a moment, everything feels quiet. That's not random. That's chemistry. When you masturbate and reach orgasm, your brain releases a mix of powerful chemicals, dopamine, oxytocin, endorphins, and serotonin. These are the same chemicals responsible for pleasure, bonding, emotional balance, and stress relief. Biologically, this is your nervous system shifting from tension to relaxation. Your body is literally calming itself down. Emotionally, it can feel like pressure being released. Anxiety softens, irritation drops, you feel lighter. And in real life, that can mean fewer angry reactions, less built-up stress, and a greater sense of control over your emotions. But here's where it gets interesting. The second benefit, sleep. Have you ever noticed how much easier it is to fall asleep afterward? That's because of a hormone called prolactin. After ejaculation, prolactin rises, and it directly promotes relaxation and sleepiness. Biologically, your body is preparing itself to rest and recover. Emotionally, it gives you a break from overthinking. That constant noise in your mind quiets down. And practically, for men who struggle with falling asleep, this can act like a natural sleep aid. Not a perfect solution, but a helpful one. Now, the third benefit is something most people don't even think about: circulation. During arousal and orgasm, your heart rate increases, your blood vessels expand, and blood flow improves throughout your body. Biologically, this is like a mini workout for your vascular system. Emotionally, better blood flow supports stronger erections, which directly impacts confidence. And in real life, it helps keep your body responsive and functioning well over time. The fourth benefit is one that often surprises people: prostate health. Research has shown that regular ejaculation may help reduce the risk of prostate issues over time. The idea is simple. Ejaculation helps clear out fluids and reduces buildup in the prostate. Biologically, it acts like a natural cleansing process. Emotionally, it reduces fear around long-term health concerns. And practically, it means your sexual activity can actually support your overall health when balanced properly. And finally, the fifth benefit: immune support. Yes, even your immune system can be influenced. Sexual activity and orgasm have been linked to increased levels of certain antibodies that help your body defend against illness. Biologically, your body strengthens its defense system. Emotionally, lower stress also supports better immunity. And in daily life, it contributes to overall well-being in subtle but meaningful ways. So at this point, you might be thinking, so what's the problem? Sounds like a good thing. And this is where we need to shift the conversation, because something can have benefits and still become harmful when it crosses a line. Let's talk about the other side. The first drawback is something many men don't even realize is happening: loss of control. Ask yourself honestly, are you choosing this habit or is it choosing you? Biologically, repeated stimulation, especially when tied to certain triggers, can rewire your brain's reward system. Emotionally, this can create dependency. You start needing it to feel normal, and practically, it begins to affect your focus, your time, and even your relationships. If you've ever said, "I'll just do it quickly and get back to work," but it turns into distraction, that's a signal. The second drawback is using it as an escape. There's nothing wrong with stress relief, but when it becomes your only way to deal with stress, boredom, loneliness, or sadness, that's when it becomes a problem. Biologically, your brain starts associating relief with one specific behavior. Emotionally, it blocks deeper healing. You're avoiding the real issue, and in real life, it keeps you stuck in the same cycle instead of growing stronger. The third drawback matters especially if you're thinking about having children: reduced sperm quality with very frequent ejaculation. Biologically, your body needs time to replenish sperm levels. Emotionally, this can create frustration for couples trying to conceive. And practically, it means timing and spacing actually matter. The fourth drawback is something many men feel but don't connect: reduced sensitivity and desire. When stimulation becomes too frequent or too intense, your brain adapts. Biologically, dopamine response weakens over time. Emotionally, things that once excited you don't feel the same. And in real life, you may notice less interest, less excitement, even with a real partner. And the fifth drawback: performance conditioning. If your habit is fast, rushed, and focused only on release, your body learns that pattern. Biologically, your nervous system adapts to speed. Emotionally, this can create anxiety when you're with a partner. And practically, it may lead to issues like finishing too quickly or struggling to stay engaged. So now we come to the most important part of this entire conversation. It's not about good or bad, it's about awareness. Because the truth is, it depends. It depends on your body, your habits, your mindset, your goals. For one man, daily masturbation may feel balanced, controlled, and harmless. For another, it may lead to fatigue, distraction, and loss of motivation. So instead of asking, "Is this right or wrong?" ask better questions. Why am I doing this? How do I feel afterward? Energized or drained? Is this supporting my life or quietly taking from it? Now let's make this practical. Start paying attention to patterns. Notice your energy levels, your focus, your mood. Try small experiments. Go a few days without it, then return to it mindfully. See the difference. Build other outlets. Exercise, meaningful work, real connection, even just going outside and being present. And if you do engage in it, slow down. Be aware. Don't rush it like a task to complete. Train your body for control, not just release. Because at the end of the day, this isn't about stopping something, it's about understanding yourself. And if you've ever felt guilt, confusion, or even frustration around this topic, you're not alone, not even close. This is one of the most misunderstood areas of men's health. But here's what matters. You're asking the question. You're seeking clarity, and that puts you ahead. You're not weak for having this habit. You're not broken for questioning it. You're someone who wants control over his life. And that's powerful, because when you understand your body, you stop being controlled by unconscious habits. You become intentional. You become aware. You become stronger. And here's the truth I want you to remember: your energy, your focus, your confidence. They are all connected to how you manage your habits. Small changes can create massive differences over time. So take this as an opportunity, not to judge yourself, but to learn about yourself, to adjust, to grow, and to build a version of yourself that feels more in control, more confident, and more aligned with the life you want. If this made you think, even a little, then it did its job. And I want to hear from you. Be honest. Do you feel more energized or more drained when this becomes a daily habit? Drop your answer in the comments. And if you found value in this, share it with someone who might need it. Because conversations like this matter more than most people realize. Take care of yourself. Your body is speaking to you. Start listening.